We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us. We have some exciting NFL preseason football lined up as the Redskins match up against the Jaguars. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. Is just about ready to kick this one away.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Good kick should be returnable. From the 6. It's on the ground. The Jaguars scoop it up. Great play by the special teams to recover the fumble.
I'll tell you, sometimes these kick returners try and do too much when there's nothing there. And this is exactly the type of thing that's going to happen.
So, John, this is a battle of very evenly matched teams.
This is the type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
Dropping back the pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He can't bring it down inbounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Williams was the intended receiver on that play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Will. Let's go.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is, against whom? So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender needs to make sure that he doesn't make too much contact with the receiver on plays like that. The officials aren't going to stand for it today.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, runs through the tackle. Daniels is there on the stop at the 2.
As a receiver, you hate to have that ball thrown high because you're stretched out and vulnerable to the big hit by one of those defenders. But this guy's tough, and he'll do what he has to make the catch in that situation.
2 yards to go for the touchdown. He'll run this one. Dives, touchdown. So, John, he takes off and romps in for the score.
I tell you, the running game is so important in the red zone. But maybe even more important is the ability of the quarterback to run the ball. And right there, it paid off with a score.
Scobie comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Bloom back deep to return.
From the 6.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's showtime, baby. It's on.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. A little misdirection. Peterson comes up to make the play.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 9 coming up here.
On the 21-yard line.
Turn it up now. Blue down.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Cooley, the man in motion. Drops back. Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. Williams is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on 3rd down.
Frost is ready to punt this one away. Number 32 will go back to accept this punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Stay at home. Hold the look. You gotta have it, D. Let's go.
Only one man back. What play? Big is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Taylor with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
Let's go now. Yeah, you see me. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. We turning it up. No, one. Play hard and fast, baby.
To carry it. Card comes up to make the play. Taylor rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
We got it. Get it up.
Only one man in the backfield looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake with the pass, and this pass is completed. Biggs is there on the stop at the 45.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
No, stop that motor. Let's go. Be physical. Come on. Let's go. Hey. Yeah, it's on.
He tucks it away. Daniels got very good penetration there.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Get it started.
Taylor, the deep man. Can't get it from behind. Washington comes up to make the play. At the 47, there's a flag down, and here's the call.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. Number 59.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Ball at midfield.
Hey, here we go. No more, fellas. Here we go.
The Redskins come out in a 4-3. Aimed it off to the back. Taylor is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. There we go. Let's go, boys.
The Jaguars line up in the bunch formation. Throws it. He finds his man. Roger comes up to make the play. Williams picks up about 6 after that catch. Second and 4.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
They'll go from the I formation.
Stay both now.
Gets away. Griffin is there for the tackle at the 24.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Don't stop that motor. Watch the play.
Jones, the motion man.
Let's do our thing. Look.
And with a counterplay, can't pull him down. Number 30 comes up to make the play. Power running there to move the 6.
You know, the defense had him stopped short. But he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the first down.
10th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. In this direction. Tackled behind the line by Sean Springs. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
11th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. Gerard scans the defense from the gun. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Rogers comes up to make the play.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-0 Jaguars. And we're ready to start the second quarter. And this is the 12th play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Here we come. You turning it up. Stay in the lane.
The Redskins come out of the quarter defense. Looks to the end zone. Interception. The Roars has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Portis, the lone back.
One more, fellas. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And when he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
Here we go, baby. Stay at home. We're talking about bringing. Here we go. All on us, y'all. All right, let's go. Set. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Hands it off. Mathis comes up to make the play at the 23.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. All right, now. Let's go. Let's go.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Under pressure, looking for the deep pass down the right side. This one will be spotted at the 33-yard line.
Santana Moss is one of those receivers who has good speed and is a threat all the time. I mean, you love those guys because you always have to worry about them going deep. And then you can throw it to them underneath sometimes. If they want to get up and press them, then you can get by the coverage and make that big play you're looking for.
With a counterplay, Hayward got very good penetration there. Probed the middle, but was turned away.
They have two pretty good run stoppers in the middle of that line. And they can cause some plays like that.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Play football. Yeah, you see me.
A little misdirection. Darius is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find a hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Deuce.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. He hands it off. Stroud comes up to make the play. At the 20. Everything they do works on third down.
Yeah, no matter what down it is, when you keep moving the chains and you keep the defense out in the field, you're having a productive drive.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
One more, fella. Get it. Let's go.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. With the counterplay, Henderson is there on the stop at the 21-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. It's second down and a long way to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Go make a play.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Moss was his intended target. Darius had the coverage on the play.
Receiver on the play.
And this is the ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch your man. All right, let's go. Here we go, baby.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Drops back with the pass. Incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And the guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
Number 6 comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. It hit the upright and bounced the other way. after the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 28.
Do some. Set.
Hand it off to the back. Daniels is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and maybe 3.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Let's go, D. Let's go.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Wrightster, the motion man.
Let's turn it up, D.
Pressure coming. Throws on the move. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hold the look.
Taylor, the lone back. Gerard sends a man in motion. It's the call. Washington is there for the tackle at the 40. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped him get the first down.
2-minute warning coming up. The Redskins with a 4-man front.
All day, baby.
To the ground. He loses it. The Redskins pick up the fumble. The fumble is recovered by the defense.
Those eyes and reflexes are still working just fine.
Thought he might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Taylor lines up behind his fullback in the eye. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Lucky.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback, closing in, throwing, incomplete. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
It's too much for him. Nothing over your head. Walk the draw.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package.
Here I come. Hey.
Launching the pass deep down the right side. Gets his hand on it.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for passes underneath, while allowing the running game to take advantage of a little more room at the line of scrimmage.
Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Number 11 looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line.
Should be interesting to see if they want to try to pick up some points before the half or just play it safe and run the ball here on first down, deep in their own territory.
At the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
We gotta believe it. It's our game. Let's go. Let's go. Be fierce.
Off to the tailback. Henderson is there on the stop at the 10-yard line. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
The coach clearly wants him to protect the ball here.
And that's because the defense wants to strip the ball. So if he's trying to stiff arm one guy and then another guy comes over and swipes at it, there's a good chance it'll pop out. And let me tell you, you don't want to turn it over right here and give him an easy chance of getting points before halftime.
up to make the play. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Third down and long coming up here.
Play hard and fast, baby. Stay deep.
Jacksonville goes with a four-man front.
Don't stop that motor.
A little misdirection. The defender goes down. Derry is there for the tackle at the 15. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. Frost comes into the game for the punt. Number 32 is the deep return man. From the 45-yard line.
38-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
All right, now. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it
The
up.
Redskins come out in a 4-3.
Not today.
Blitz is coming, throwing it away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Looking to pick up a first and moving down the field, still a chance for them to increase their lead. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
What screen? You gotta believe it. It's all down.
Gerard out of the gun. They're coming with the blitz. Gets the pass off, gets his hand on it. Taylor was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
They might just clear some place for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hey. Let's go now.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. Down he goes.
London Fletcher is one of those guys who's undersized, but he has excellent quickness. And when he sees something, I'll tell you, he gets there quickly. He makes good reads, and he has the ability to do something about it.
Number 11, back to return. And he chooses not to return this one. With the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 7-0 Jaguars.
At the end of the first half, the score is the Jaguars 7, the Redskins 0. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Frost looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Pierman back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 6. Jacksonville sends the offensive unit out onto the field looking to build the lead. We talked about this being a very close game earlier, John, and neither team has been able to control the tempo to this point.
What I like about this game is how quickly these two coaching staffs have made adjustments. Each time one team has a successful play, the other team adjusts, and they make a smart substitution to counter it. This is coaching at its best.
He gets the count. Win is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. That play wasn't going anywhere.
And that showed great discipline by the defensive line. They were read and run the whole way, and they stuffed it as soon as they handed it off.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Keep it back. Watch your eyes. Get some swag going.
No, with split back. Tosses it out to the left. Fox comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt.
Loss on the play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. He's waving for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Check it out, baby. Do something. What's the hard count?
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Yoder moves in motion.
Keep moving. Let's go.
Cross play to the left. Starts with the tackle at the 21-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
We turning it up.
Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go. Be physical.
Throws it. Picked off. The 30. The corner blitz that time. Forced the quarterback into an errant throw.
The defense had the receivers covered well. That allowed him to get to the ball and make the interception.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 26-yard line. He hands it off. Win is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line.
He's got everything you look for in a running back. Move, speed, power. I'll tell you, this guy is a complete package.
Second and a deuce.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Stay at home. Let's screen.
They'll make this a two-possession game if they get into the end zone in this drive. They're just inside the 20. Number 64 comes up to make the play. A nice run on that play.
His quick feet allow him to move out of the way just before the tackler can wrap him up.
It's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand it off. And they'll score. Touchdown.
And he powers his way in there. He follows that push and he gets the score.
Scobie comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Number 3 in to kick this one off.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff.
Decent kick. We should have a return.
To return.
From the 5.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 24.
Will start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Lucky. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield.
Hey, let's go. Come on. There we go, Jay.
Hand off to the tailback. Thomas is there on the stop at the 23. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Watch the snap now. We gotta believe in this all day.
They'll go from the I formation. Receives the handoff. John Henderson brought him down for his 3rd tackle. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Watch it. Stay on now.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Rolling right. The rush gets him from behind. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Frost is ready to punt this one away. Pearman into return. He can't control the ball. The Redskins pick up the fumble. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your number one priority is to hold on to the ball. I mean, your defense just made a good stand, and the offense is set to come in and make something happen. And you do something like that.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. And with a counterplay, Ingram is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line.
I can't remember him ever having a game like this. He just can't find any room at all.
Second and long.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Danny. You gotta have it, DJ.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. Gets the pass off, drops the interception.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
All day, baby. Come on. Don't make a play.
Defense lines up in the nickel. Drops back with the pass. Incomplete pass. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Pearman lines up deep for the punt return. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys. You can't stop me. Hey, let's go one deep.
They can't get it done on the ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
Some teams manage to get by pretty well without a solid running game. And that's mostly because their passing game is very effective, especially their short passing game.
He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Noel from the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Knocked away. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Stay focused.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Under pressure, gets the pass off. It's going the other way.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. They have to get some points on this drive and are in good position now to do that as they're in the red zone. Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receiver.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
We're talking about bringing. What screen? Let's go. So we're going to take it.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Lobs one into the end zone. Went up there and he got a touchdown. Redskins. Veteran is able to come down with a pass in the end zone.
This is what good, experienced receivers do. They excel when they're given the opportunity to make big plays.
Number 6 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. One touchdown is the difference now as they get into the end zone. Frost comes in to kick off.
For the kickoff. Pierman back to return.
From the 9-yard line. The defense looking for a second straight interception.
Pierman on the return.
Ball on their own 32.
Will start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Despite very little success running on first down, they still lead.
And running is important. They've got other weapons that can get them in the end zone. This is just the kind of thing that they have come to expect from their running game. A very consistent and effective ground attack.
Second and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
No, sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Marshall comes up to make the play. At the 40. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gap. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
3rd down and 3 coming up. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 14-7. Jaguars.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is the Jaguars.
And we'll start the 4th quarter.
The Redskins, 7. The 4th quarter is about to begin. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Redskins come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Campbell is there on the stop at the 39. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Thrash sets up to run back the punt. From the 15.
Down by a touchdown, going on offense, time running out. It doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than this.
It's
They'll
1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front gets the call. Cousin is there for the tackle. Gain of 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Let's go. Watch out.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Gilbert comes up to make the play. At the 26, Betts takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Thomas is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. They're trying to pick up the 1st down on the ground, but they're short.
I have to question that call. They're losing the game, and they aren't in field goal range, but they still run the ball.
Pierman sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Not today. Here we go. Hey, let's go.
Number 32, the lone back. He tucks it away. Number 37 is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Johnny was able to get away from a defender who broke into the backfield to get the 1st down.
If you get into an opponent's backfield, you've got to make the stop.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
The Redskins with a four-man front, setting up play action, looking for something long. He made the catch. The 10, touchdown, Jaguars.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The extra point attempt is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 21-7 Jaguars. Number 3, he's just about ready to kick this one away. Flash.
Back to return.
From the 5.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
Ball on their own 28.
Will start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Check it out, baby.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Let's go.
Here they come. Pressure coming. Throwing. And he makes the grab. The 40. Midfield. Starts. Comes up to make the play. At the 39.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chain. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Move in. Let us get to in and out. Let's go. Hey, here we go.
He'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. And it's complete. They'll spot this one at the 29-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
Here we go. One more, fella. Go make a play.
Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 11 was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Stay at home. Not today.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Here we go, baby.
Dropping back.
Hurry it up now.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. It's now 3rd down.
Boom. The intended receiver on the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Stay deeper than deepest. Be careful.
Jacksonville comes out with 7 in the secondary. Drops back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
Get him. Yeah, you see me. It's showtime, baby.
Dropping back to the end zone. Terry Cousin picks it away. Cousin makes the 4th quarter interception.
Cousin makes the interception.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. We like to cut the rules.
They give it to the halfback. Smooth makes the play at the 28-yard line.
He's done a pretty good job running the ball on this one. He's one of those guys that can help set the pace, controlling the clock early, and help you close it down by keeping the clock moving late in the game.
2 minutes to go.
Here we go, baby. Hey, let's go. Good shoot. Come on. You can't stop me.
Hand off to the tailback. McIntosh is there for the tackle. At the 44-yard line, he blew right through the defense.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang the runner.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Keep it up. Hey, watch the screen. Hey.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Fox is there on the stop. The move to change again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go. There we go, dude. Let's go.
Fullback handoff. McIntosh comes up to make the play. At the 36. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
He'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about it.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Play football. Play it. Play it. Hold the look. From the start. From the start. You gotta have it, G.
Hand it off. Marshall is there on the stop. At the 24. Number 32 eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's run, man. Come on. Let's go.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Hey, watch that screen.
He'll pass on first down. Throws on the run. Foregoing the run as they throw here in the fourth quarter, despite the fact they're leading.
Incomplete passes are never going to put a team away for you. You got to trust your running game to keep the chains moving when you have the lead late in the game.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
All right, let's go. What's the hard count?
The backs are lined up in an I. With the counterplay, Griffin is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down.
Keep that pressure on. Come on. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. They give it to the halfback. McIntosh is there on the stop at the 14. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
First and 10.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go now. Let's go. Be good. Hey. All day, baby. Come on. Get it started. Check it. Here I go. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Be careful. Here I come. Let's turn it up, G.
Looks like somebody got off the line a little early
on the
here.
offense. Number 32.
Number 32 moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
He'll just take a knee.
Coming through, baby. Yeah, it's on. We're talking about it. Bring it. Do something. Yeah, you see me. Set. Hut. Go, dude. Right there. Do that. It's on. Clear. Here we go. Hut. Good shoot. You turning it up. Let's go. They soft, man. Here we go, baby. So we gonna take it.
Not much of a contest as the point differential is 2 touchdowns.
Jaguars, 1, the Redskins, 7.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.